This is a video that I originally uploaded in October 2016, but YouTube gave me some trouble for it, probably because it said warning graphic in the title. And on recent videos, a lot of people have asked me to use the Kriegsmesser and a staff on the zombie head, so I'm assuming that many of you haven't seen it. So let's try again.
Past the orbital.
And it got definitely into the cranial cavity.
It's like a Slayer cover album.
It really is.
Like it's a straight cut. It's just it's so much material.
Oh yeah. I was hoping that we would be able to sever the bone all the way, but this stuff is tough. Cutting wood or coconuts, let alone soft tissue, is quite a bit easier. Of course, slicing through the entire thing is gratuitous overkill against either a fictional zombie or a real-life opponent in historical combat. There is evidence that this happened occasionally, but in general, just cutting into the cranial cavity is more than enough. How realistic are these zombie heads really, you might ask? I have no way of verifying that. Guys at Zombie Go Boom spend a lot of time researching and developing these heads. The material and its thickness are supposed to be close to a real skull. I can't judge the accuracy with any real certainty though. Cutting a dense, hard target is not easy. There are lots of variables. The thickness of the skull varies, so it makes quite a difference where you impact. Strikes from the front and back can penetrate as well as from the sides or top where the structure is weaker. The overall shape of the head is well suited to at least partially deflecting cuts that don't come in at just the right angle. We can assume that a physically strong, experienced Viking warrior or Landsknecht would have a chance to cut the entire skull in half. I've noticed that vertical cuts penetrate a lot deeper than diagonal ones. That might be different in real bone compared to the analog material. Also, this older type of ZGB head was made differently and noticeably easier to cut. By the way, in hindsight I realized that I was half-assing it there. Against such a hard target you need to put more power into it.
Well, there's your problem.
Oh, that explains your migraine, good sir.
Oh no, we're getting in there. There's a story to tell in that cavern. Drip. This is the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. I love it. How far can you like draw it out at that point though, huh?
Tried. It's pretty stuck.
Well, yeah, the blade's also pretty dull, but I mean...
Yeah, you can do it. That went really damn deep.
That's what she said. I'm a mature adult.
Well, I'm just... That is very anticlimactic. One. Well, apparently you split his chin or something.
Yeah, I gave him a tusk.
Oh,
How?
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
like,
completely...
yeah, it's just gone.
Just
Okay.
a piece of the jaw is just completely
Yeah,
broken
it's
off.
pretty like broken up in here as well. Oh man, basically.
Yeah, there
Like
it is.
you can see all kinds of bone fragments in there a little bit as well.
That was thoroughly destroyed.
So traditionally in Meyer's staff weapons, when he releases the strike to attack with one hand, it is with one hand. However, because this is a very finite and limited and expensive resource, I'm going to be using my second hand for an extra little bit of stability.
You literally broke his face off. What the hell? That's like Mortal Kombat level of gruesome execution.
This is like actually disgusting. I don't know.
Like that as an X-ray move in Mortal Kombat, and you snap the face off. And that's exactly what had happened. It wasn't any of the other weapons. There was some previous damage, of course.
Yeah, there was a cut. There was a cut along here, and there was a cut along here, but all of this was still intact.
This entire area here, that's what he broke.
Oh, actually, you can see where I chipped the bone and the
Yeah.
teeth from the undercut from there as well. Actually, there, and then you can see that there's some broken off stuff there. It
the
cracked
staff,
here and here along that
Oh
line.
yeah, you're right.
Yeah. But that wouldn't have interfered with it breaking off because the main
No.
part broke off here,
Yeah.
and then this is above that. So that staff did crack his skull.
There it is. Historical European curb stomping, go!
Alright, so once you've already decapitated your enemy, but you want to dishonor him a little bit more, this is not going to do anything. It's already like...
It's already...
Okay,
Well, anyway. Viking football. There it is. Wow. There it goes. Like, this is all... Well... Fuck.
Did you cut your bungee? Yeah, you did!
I did.
Yeah!
That was way too easy.
Hi there, Julian from Blood and Iron Martial Arts. So I did a lot of testing on the Ivan head along with Skallagrim, and I want to address the one-handed strike I did with the Quarterstaff. I do Meyer's system for pull weaponry, so the right hand goes on the bottom, the left hand goes on top, and usually fought from field guard, but that's for a lot of thrusting-centric things. For cuts, it's a little bit different. He demonstrates two main cutting patterns, one that goes downwards, one that goes upwards. Why do I bring this up? The first one is easy enough. I can cut down here. The body can easily facilitate this angle. However, I can't cut with that long or true edge this way because I get bound up entirely too easily. So instead, what he does is he cuts this way. I turn, and then I hook with that back edge, facilitating that turn with my foot. It is actually a fairly powerful strike because you can put a lot of body weight behind it. So that is one way to attack this angle. The other, he suggests you let go entirely and go with one hand. So it is very easy to think, oh, he's overextended. It's easy to just dodge and come back in. It's not though, because I'm going to another guard. I start in my field, I go to my hanger, I pull, I release, and then I catch in my rudder guard. From here, I can throw another underhook, and in fact, now I can go to my second cutting pattern, or I can throw my cut or my strike to my rudder guard, and I can immediately throw another one-handed and recatch myself up to field guard. So no, I am not overextending myself. Because I go to a guard, it's easy to continue that flow, which is really important in Meyer's system. Skall's not here. I can do what I want.